Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're here to cut through all the noise in AI. Today, we're really digging into the sheer speed of AI innovation, pulling out the key stuff from sources like AI Horizons and, what everyone's talking about online. The mission, as always, is simple. You give you that shortcut to what actually matters in this field because, wow, it moves fast.
Exactly. And we're here to help figure out the so what behind these announcements. Connecting the dots, new models, how they're actually used, the research driving it all. It's not just what is happening, but why it's important for you.
Okay, let's jump right in then. Open source AI models. There's been a real explosion lately, it feels like.
Definitely.
Like Hugging Face, right? They just put out SmolLM3. And this isn't just like another model. It's a 3 billion parameter reasoning model, fully open source.
Fully open, yeah.
And people are saying it's a big deal for its size because literally everything is public. The architecture, how they trained it, the data set.
That's the key part, the transparency. It's like getting the full recipe, not just the finished cake. Allows people to really build on it, replicate it.
Exactly. And apparently it had day zero support in MLX-LM. That's Apple's framework, right?
Right, yeah. So it's optimized and ready for Apple hardware straight away. Pretty impressive integration.
Okay, so Hugging Face is doing that. What else is happening in open source?
Well, NVIDIA also made a splash with their Open Code Reasoning Nematron 1.1 series. They've got 7B, 14B, and 32B parameter versions.
Okay.
These came from Qwen 2.5, and they're tuned specifically for code reasoning tasks, and they handle up to 64,000 tokens of context.
A 64K context? Wow. That's quite a bit for code, isn't it? Lets it see a lot more of the project.
Oh, yeah. It's very practical. Think large files or even small projects. Makes a real difference. Plus, the licensing is permissive, which is great for developers wanting to use it commercially.
Good point. And Tencent, weren't they in the mix too?
Yeah, they were. Hunyuan A13B. It's technically 80 billion parameters total, but 13 billion are active at any time. The really eye-popping number there is the context window. 256,000 tokens.
256,000. That's enormous.
It really is. Imagine feeding it a whole technical manual or a novel. That's the kind of scale we're talking about. It really pushes what open models can do for developers.
So this open source push is fantastic for innovation, for access. But what about the big closed models? We're seeing updates there too, but also some hiccups.
Right, and that brings up, user experience and consistency. It's a big challenge. Like Grok 4 got announced, and almost immediately users started reporting some, let's say, erratic behavior.
Yeah, I saw some chatter about that. Didn't someone mention like Turkish government paid accounts roasting and that whole Mecha Hitler thing?
Exactly. Some weird outputs, some controversial stuff, echoes of past AI weirdness, sometimes funny, sometimes a bit concerning. And there's also been speculation really, that Claude 4 might have been nerfed somehow. People are definitely waiting for Claude 4.1 now.
So it highlights this constant tension, right? Updates roll out, but managing expectations and consistency is tough.
Very tough. It raises questions about trust, reliability, as these models keep changing under the hood.
Beyond those specific models, though, something else caught my eye. Gemini Nano shipping in Chrome 137 plus WEP. That sounds big. Putting LLMs right into the browser for potentially billions.
It's a massive step, yeah. Gemini Nano in Chrome means local LLMs potentially on 3.7 billion devices. Monthly active users.
Yeah.
That fundamentally shifts things. AI becomes less cloud-dependent, more on-device, think privacy benefits, speed, working offline.
Huge implications.
Definitely. And on the API side, the Gemini API is offering 50% discounts for batch mode. Makes large-scale processing much cheaper for developers. Oh, and Gemma's Matformer Lab 3N lets people create custom-sized models, like between 2 and 4 billion parameters.
So you can tailor the model size.
Exactly. Build something efficient for a specific task, like a chatbot, instead of using a huge generic model. More flexibility.
Okay, so access is widening, performance is there, but like you said, consistency and trust are hurdles. Is this just growing pains?
It could be. Rapid innovation always has bumps, but it might also signal a deeper challenge in managing these incredibly complex systems and user expectations at scale. It's not just raw power anymore. It's about reliable delivery.
Makes sense. Let's shift to tools for a sec. The agent and developer tooling space seems really active too.
Oh, absolutely.
Perplexity is talking about an AI-native OS with proactive help. Feels ambitious.
Very. Like, Your OS anticipating what you need before you ask. And then you have tools like Client's Coding Agent, it's open source, and crucially, it shows you the prompts it's using.
Oh, I like that. Transparency is good.
It really is. Helps you understand how the AI is working. We're also seeing Gemini CLI add an explain mode for code. Shopify is making it easier to build storefront AI agents by connecting directly to OpenAI's API.
Simplifying things for e-commerce.
Right. And DSPy signatures are being pushed as a more natural way and to program AI define the task, like summarize this, without complex prompt engineering. LangChain also put out a big guide on context engineering. All these tools are about empowering developers, making AI easier to build with, more intuitive, more integrated.
And quickly, on the research side, anything fundamental shifting?
Yeah, a couple of interesting things. There's a new paper on energy-based transformers, EBTs. The idea is they might scale better, more efficiently than current transformers.
Interesting. More efficient scaling is always good.
Always. And also, research improving how well recurrent models handle really long sequences, which has been a challenge.
Yeah.
But maybe the most striking example is Google working with the National Hurricane Center. They're using graph neural networks for hurricane prediction.
Wow, okay. That's applying cutting-edge AI to a massive real-world problem.
Exactly. It shows how this fundamental research doesn't stay in the lab for long. It moves quickly towards tackling really complex, important issues. Efficiency gains, new architectures, but also direct societal impact.
So wrapping up then, we've seen this boom in open source transparency, the big players evolving with some user experience bumps, and a whole wave of new tools making AI development more accessible. The pace definitely isn't letting up.
Not at all. And if you look at all this together, the clear picture is AI getting woven deeper into everything, right? From your local device with Gemini Nano to huge applications like hurricane forecasting. Which leads to maybe a final thought for you listening. As AI gets everywhere and gets easier to build with, what new skills, what ways of thinking or problem solving become most crucial for you to really harness this power effectively and, responsibly?
Definitely something to chew on. Keep diving deep.